So I'm watching this fight with TJ and Cory Sandhagen. I have all of my notes here. You know, all of my notes. I took a lot of notes here. I'll make a very serious video today. And I watched the fight from beginning to end, all the way through. Made a lot of notes. And this is what I found. In the first round, it was pretty clear that TJ won the first round. Sandhagen had a few moments early on in the round. He stunned TJ with a flying knee, but TJ recovered pretty well. TJ starts to dominate the grappling. There was a bit of grappling here after the flying knee. You see the grappling right there. Cory had a very nice reverse triangle, but he let go of the triangle because he wanted to go for a different submission, but whatever. And then TJ gets into a dominant position in the grappling, takes the back. He keeps riding out the back, has a lot of back control time. When you're in the clinch with the back, that control time kind of adds up, and that was really the story of the fight here. This is really what won TJ the fight. In the first round, TJ won that round because he was more effective in the clinch with the back taking right there, as you can see. He was throwing elbows when he was outside of like when they were breaking from the clinch. He was throwing a lot of elbows, landing them. TJ was landing very effective left hands. Cory's landing a couple jabs here and there and some hooks. TJ lands some kicks, some more back control, more back time control, clinch control. That adds up. That's control time. That's literally points being added into the bank. So TJ won that first round pretty clearly. I mean, I don't think there's anyone that says that TJ didn't win the first round. Sandhagen had moments, but TJ was more active throughout the first round and definitely dominated more with his control time. That was the story of the first round. Superior back clinch, overall grappling, lands very good counters. Cory had some moments, but overall not as active as TJ. Round two, let's get into round two. It's a pretty good fight. I enjoyed the fight. It was pretty good. But the back clinch is totally adding up here for Dillashaw. So round two, a lot of wrestling early. TJ had a very good game plan this fight. I think his game plan was to mix in a lot of kicks too, because he's throwing a lot. The kicks would definitely pay dividends later on in the fight because in this round, I think I wrote down on my notes that the kicks were the deciding factor. Hand lands on the floor. But the kicks in round two were actually very much a deciding factor here. And the back clinch control, again, was another deciding factor. But then Cory lands a lot of hooks. He rocked TJ twice in this round. He opened up a cut on TJ too. And then, I mean, this round was pretty close. But I feel that Sandhagen won that second round because he landed a spinning elbow too. No, he didn't. He landed like a couple. He landed a left hook to hurt him, and then a left hand or right hand. And those were two moments that I think won that round for Sandhagen. So I think round two was 10-9 for Sandhagen, even though TJ was definitely putting in a lot more work. And and then in round three, so let's look at round three. So TJ was being a bit more active, dominating the clinch yet again. That back clinch was really adding up for fucking TJ here. Like those back clinches and that control time is like money in the bank. Really adds up. Cory had some success with straight punches in this round. A lot of straight punches at TJ. But, and then TJ was missing a lot of counters, but he was landing a lot of kicks again. Very nice job. He gets a takedown in this round as well, in round three, and he has some nice control time again. He adds up. Cory gets up, but he's getting out hustled. TJ's got a lot more grit and determination in this round. You know, and I think that TJ ultimately won round three. He won round three. Very, very, very good job by TJ. I feel that Cory was just being too hesitant here. He wasn't really fighting his fight. I don't understand why he wasn't being more urgent to try and get away from those clinches with TJ. Even if you're in the back clinch, it seemed like Cory accepted that position from TJ instead of actively trying to get out of that position. That's ultimately what won TJ this fight. It's those back clinches. That shit really added up. And so round three, TJ won in my eyes, I believe, in a lot of people's eyes too. Those clinches, man, that back clinch, whew, really adds up. Okay, but round three, round four, TJ's opening up with more kicks and lots of outside kicks. He's being first. You know, he's stalking Cory at the beginning. So TJ looked really good. You know, the back clinch, he was winning the first minute and the second minute of the round. I honestly, I I would have given this round to T to TJ, but later on in the round, Cory actually landed a spinning back fist. You know, and he landed a couple good punches too, and he was doing a good job. But then I felt like he wasn't doing a lot of urgency, having a lot of urgency to win that round. But then he landed a beautiful spinning elbow. So until that moment, until he landed that spinning elbow that rocked TJ, I thought TJ was winning. You know, the back clinches, as you can see, he was being more effective there, being a lot more effective in the clinch right there. As you can see, dominating the clinch. And then he makes one mistake right there, and he gets hit with that spinning back fist, which was very effective. So round four, Sandhagen. So right now I have the fight 2 rounds to 2. Round four for Sandhagen and round two for Sandhagen. So TJ won round one and three. So the championship round, round five, is really the deciding factor here. And Dillashaw won that round pretty handedly. Pretty handedly, in my opinion. Now, Dillashaw is opening with a lot more kicks, round five, lots of pressure. TJ is showing a lot of good head movement. He's stalking his prey, like really walking Cory Sandhagen down, making him question whether or not he wants to come forward. Yeah, and TJ gets a takedown here too. A lot of back control yet again. Nice punches in the break by TJ. A lot of elbows in the break. A lot of left hands, right hands on the break, stuff like that. Very nice by TJ. He did a good job. Thought TJ won the fight. You know, particularly won the fight. I thought TJ definitely won the fight. It was close though. I mean, 2-2 going into the fifth. But honestly, Cory wasn't as active as TJ throughout the whole fight. Round four, there was a bit of an asterisk next to round four. Should I give the round to Cory or TJ? Should I give the round to the guy that's more active and putting in more work, or should I give the round to the guy that's doing more damage? So Sandhagen did more damage in round four, but TJ had a lot more activity, and he touched him more than he touched him. So it's very hard to see which round to give to who. I mean, I would probably give it to TJ, but I'm not sure because Sandhagen did hurt him twice or once in that round with the spinning back fist, and TJ was stumbling around. So I don't know. I mean, and Sandhagen did have a couple moments in that round that did add up a little bit. So then I was like, okay, if I combine those moments he had, and I combine the moment where he hurt TJ in that round, then I can give it to Cory. But I still think there's an asterisk to there though, because TJ did recover and he had a lot of pressure and he did have that back control clinch time. Beautiful fight, not that beautiful. I thought Sandhagen was more tentative in this fight. That's the criticism I have for him. He didn't really come forward more than as much as I would like him to. He should have disengaged from the clinch, the back control time. That adds up for TJ. You know, if you're Cory Sandhagen, you want to get out of those back clinches as soon as possible. even though he's not doing anything and he's not actually doing anything with the position and trying to get the hooks in and trying to submit you, that's still adding up. That time is adding up for TJ. He's winning the round, even if he's not hurting you. He's controlling you, stalling the fight and controlling you. So, yeah, I think that pretty decisive victory for TJ. I mean, there's no way you could give it to Cory. I mean, I get what people are saying. They wanted to judge fights based on damage, but that's not how a fight is judged, really. Apparently, people are saying the new scoring system is based on damage, but really, a fight can't always be based on damage. That's just a bunch of fanboys talking about UFC. They don't really know much about the sport. But if you really break it down, Dillashaw won because of that clinch control from the back. That's really the pivotal moments in the fight. That stuff adds up. And the leg kicks adding up for TJ. The leg kicks were beautiful for TJ. The back clinch was beautiful for TJ. The takedowns were pretty good. The grappling was pretty good. The head movement was beautiful. TJ looked good in this fight. I thought he won pretty handedly. It wasn't a close fight, really. I mean, you could give you could really give TJ 4 rounds. No, not four, 3 rounds. What do you mean 3 rounds, dude? Four. No, the fight should really be 4 rounds to one. If you want to give, okay, so round one was TJ. That's a fact. That should be a fact, I think. Round two was Cory. Round three was TJ, right? Round four, T. Mm, well, hold on a second. Round three was TJ. Round four was Sandhagen. That's what I'm talking. That's the round I'm talking about. Round four could be given to TJ, and then round five would also be given to TJ. And Cory would have only won round two, but yeah, I mean, round four, there's a chance you could give it to Cory. I'm not. That's the round that has an asterisk. I'm not completely sure that that round should be given to either fighter. Maybe someone else can enlighten me in the comment section. What do you guys think about round four? Because that's the round I put an asterisk next to. But I thought TJ won the fight pretty handily. Even if you take out round four, there's 3 other rounds he has in the bank for sure. Round one, three, and five. Those are the rounds that are undisputed. I thought TJ won round four also, but give it to Cory. Whatever. TJ still wins.